No, they're all great. I mean, there's no ho-hum about it. Sale pitched a great game. We had the opportunity, scored 2 in the first, had a chance to score more, but a tremendous play by Austin Jackson on that ball. I didn't see any way he was going to make that play, but a phenomenal play there. That's another run at least. And you always know that those top-tier pitchers, if you're going to get them, you need to get them in the first inning because once they get settled in, they're going to be really, really tough. And, a nice effort by him going up to like 118 pitches to get him through 7. But our guys got a lot of confidence in the later innings, and it showed again today.
What ABs stick out there from the 8th?
Well, Kane's opposite field homer, Haas's double, Eibner with a big walk. That was a crucial walk. Cuthbert doing a great job of putting the ball in play there were the key ones.
And finish off, I think, your first sweep of the season and overtake first place. What do you think?
We're back in first place, which is nice. We're playing good baseball now. We were kind of, we just kind of were waiting to kind of click on all cylinders, and we're starting to now.
Eibner and Cuthbert really showed a lot of composure in those at bat too. I mean, you guys will often chase stuff out of the zone. Did you notice that too? That they didn't chase at that point.
Did I notice it?
I mean, did you?
Do you think I was sleeping or was like maybe going to the bathroom or something? No, I know these kids. They're pretty level-headed kids. And you guys, I guess we've been talking about that for a couple of days, and sooner or later, you guys are all going to figure that out. But they're not real emotional guys. They don't have a lot of highs and lows. They're very emotionally steady, is what you want from these guys. Cuthbert, he's just done a phenomenal job since Moose got hurt, and you look at somebody that has to replace Moose. Well, what he needs to do is just replace him defensively, and he's done that. And then as a group, we'll pick up the offense. But yeah, these kids aren't overwhelmed. Merrifield, Cuthbert, Eibner, they're not overwhelmed in this situation. You can't put Eibner in any more crucial situations than he's been in his first 3 games. I mean, I don't think in all my years I might have been in 2 of those situations. He's been in 3 of them 3 straight days and has been really, really good and productive in every one of those opportunities. So, again, that's why, we didn't really freak out a whole lot when these injuries happened because we knew the caliber of kids that we had to, fill the gaps until they get back.
How much did you enjoy Eibner's attempt to get that hustle double in the early going, too?
You like that. You like that energy that those guys bring. But that's our team plays like that. Our team's an aggressive team, and they're willing to take chances.
Do you think it also maybe says something about the culture you guys have established that you can put these 3 young guys in the lineup, but they're surrounded with veteran guys, and you don't really miss a beat?
Yeah, that definitely has a lot to be, said. That these guys can come up, and as soon as they walk through that clubhouse, they're welcomed and they feel comfortable as soon as they walk in. And they get that vibe when spring training happens, where they get to spend those 6 weeks with those guys in there and get to know them. And they know what type of players that we have, the chemistry that we have in there. And, all 3 of those guys fit our makeup perfectly. They're all guys that come in, they play hard. They're not selfish. They just play to win. But it's a real comfort when you can walk through that clubhouse as a rookie and you got veteran big league world champions welcoming you. Happy to see you. It's a good feeling for them.
Yeah, a little different than that. Would you wouldn't want the guys to be hurt, obviously, but does it actually give you guys a little sort of extra juice or some kind of different energy to have 3 guys like that with you now?
Well, our guys. That's hard to say because I feel our energy every day. But it does hurt when Moose gets hurt, when Gordo gets hurt, when Salvi gets hurt, and our guys are like, let's pick them up, and it's all led in there by Haas. Haas he's a great teammate. He's a great player. He's a grinder. He grinds through any situation. That the energy flows from him and Salvi and all of those guys in there, Moose, all of them.
The guys, the 3 guys themselves, too, though, is there something that some kind of certain energy they give
Sure.
coming in?
Yeah, a lot of times young guys can come up with their, first time in the big leagues enthusiasm and excitement. We talked about it the other day a little bit. Some of these guys now have been in the big leagues a long time. They've won world championships, and you forget how special it is to step on a big league field. And when you get young guys doing it for the first time, your eyes are kind of opened up again a little bit, how special it is. I never understood that until I read Ball 4, and I can't even remember who said it, but somebody said, sometimes I forget to tingle when I step on the field, but that's the way it's supposed to be. You're playing in the big leagues, and it's a special energy, but, we've done it so long, it's old hat for us. But for these young guys, we see their enthusiasm, we see their excitement of their dreams being reached, and recognize their excitement.
And how much does chemistry play into these comebacks?
Chemistry?
Yeah, since you brought it up earlier, how much?
I don't know if chemistry as much as confidence. These guys, we ran in for the 8th inning when we were hitting, and Haas walked by, and Haas was up and down the dugout there, goes, okay, boys, this is when the magic happens right here. They just know what they're capable of doing. And they know that no matter what, they're not going to quit. They're going to go out and they're going to give their best until that last out is made. But, it just, when you have that type of attitude, things like today happen. Things like yesterday happens.
How frustrating do you think it is for opponents when they're playing the Royals? You ever sense that when towards the end of the game, this team, not going to quit? That has to be, demoralizing on certain teams that you play.
Well, I think it is a little bit. First, we in the 8th inning, we get the first out. Witt takes a good swing, pops the ball up, and he's out. And then here comes Locane hitting an Apple homer, and it's got to be in the back of the mind. Oh man, here they come. It's got to be.
And you got Wade,
Yeah, we got Wade warming up in a tie, for a tie, and then we still have Soria and Herrera, and we had everybody down there.